Welcome to the homework solution tutorial. This is on 3A. In this video, I will be covering number 4, 5, and 6. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 here has 7x squared plus 2x equals to 0. I can try to factor this, but my first step in always when I factor is try to pull out GCF. There is a GCF here. The GCF is x. X can be pulled out from the first term and the second term. So I could pull out x, leaving me with a 7x from the first term and leaving me a 2 in the second term. There you go. This is technically now factored. So set it equal to 0. So x is equal to 0 and 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. I can subtract 2 to both sides, giving me 7x is equal to negative 2. Then I can divide 7 to both sides, leaving me with now x is equal to negative 2 over 7. My two solutions are x is equal to 0 and x is equal to negative 2 over 7. Let's look at number 5. Okay, we want this equaling to 0, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to add 59x to both sides. Okay, 8x squared plus 80x. No, that is wrong. Remember, this has an x in it, so this is 59x plus 21. 21's a constant. Okay, don't combine them if there's no like terms. Okay, is there a GCF between 8, 59, and 21? Okay, there's no pretty GCF. What we can do is use the x method to split this into 4 terms. So 8 times 81. So the number that we're looking for has to multiply to make the number 168. How I get that is, remember, it's 8 times 21. Okay, that is how I get the number 168. Then it has to add up to 59. Okay, this is very difficult if you don't understand your multiplications. All right, so you could try different ones, and I think I worked it out to be 56 and 3. Yeah. Okay, so what happens is that this is actually split into terms. It can split into a 56x and plus 3x. Okay, so that's what it happens. So this splits into 2 terms. Now I can factor it by grouping. Okay, so this is 4 terms now. Now we group. Now we factor by grouping. Pull out the GCF. I think this is 8x that I am pulling out here, leaving you with a x on the inside plus 7. Let's see. Yep, that's right. And then the other one, I'm pulling out a 3 and leaving me with an x plus 7. All right. So my two factors in factored form are 8x plus 3. That's my GCF. And this is my similar term. Okay. Again, I'm just factoring by grouping here. And remember, it equals to 0. Now you can solve. 8x plus 3 equals to 0. 7 plus x plus 7 is equal to 0. Let's do the x plus 7 first, because that looks easy. Minus 7 to both sides, leaving you here with an x is equal to 7. That's your first solution. Your second solution, let's subtract 3 to both sides. This gets you now an 8 equal to negative 3 over negative 3. X. Divide the 8 to both sides. This gets you an x is equal to negative 3 divided by 8. Okay? There you go. So these are your 2 solutions. Yes, I understand the numbers got ugly, but you just have to deal with it for number 5. Okay? 6. Remember, it has to be equal to 0, so we have to subtract negative 3b from both sides, leaving you with a b squared plus 2b minus 35 is equal to 0. This looks very pretty that you can factor. Can we factor this? Let's see. Can I use XMath? Because the first term here is 1, so it should work here. It should add up to 2 that multiplies to negative 35. Let's see. 1, 35, 2, no, 3, no, 4, 5, 5 and 7? Yeah, 5 and 7. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Sweet. We got the numbers 5 and 7. And they have to be, one of them is a negative. So we should put the negative around that 5. Okay. So negative 5 plus 7 is 2. Negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. Perfect. So my two factors here, let's put it in standard form. So it's x minus 5 and x plus 7. Set that equal to 0 like before. Now we solve. X minus 5 equals to 0 and x plus 7 equals to 0. We set each factor equals to 0. Add 5 to both sides to solve for the first equation, getting you x is equal to 5. Now we subtract 7 to both sides for the second equation, leaving us with x is equal to negative 7. Your two solutions here are x equals to 5 and x is equal to negative 7. Let's see, is that it? Are those all three problems? Yep, there you go. That was 4, 5, and 6.